Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of our Speakeasy podcast. Johnny, what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
And I am Ken. What's up?
Happy Valentine's Day.
It is.
Well, it's not Valentine's Day, but it's coming.
Well, tomorrow.
Yeah. So, yeah, soon. Anyway, 2
Yeah.
days? 3 days?
No,
Whatever.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow? No.
Yeah.
No, 2 days. Thursday.
Wednesday.
Tuesday. Thursday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. No, you're right.
See where we're at on this. So I feel bad because, I couldn't get John roses.
When you're married as long as we have, do we even count anymore? Is Valentine's Day a thing? Come on.
Yeah. Well. So, anyways, I couldn't get John roses. But I said,
You did the next best thing.
I'm going to give you
Not
Four-
one rose.
I'm going to give you 4 roses. So I
Not
couldn't
two
get you real
roses.
roses. I'm getting you 4 roses right here.
I don't need real roses. 4 roses is where it's at.
This is where it's at. This is what we're drinking today, guys. It's a special occasion because it's Valentine's Day, and it's one of those holidays that we should be celebrating. No, we shouldn't be celebrating. Maybe we should be. I don't care.
Together.
It's an excuse to drink 4 roses. This is a limited edition, small batch. This is a 2021 release, barrel strength, coming in at 57.1% alcohol, and this is like I said, exactly what it is. It's a limited release. These ones are a little harder to get. You typically don't see these ones on the shelf. This one in particular, I met with someone in New Jersey. We did a trade. I had a couple bottles, and this was part of the trade. And I said, okay, I will take that.
So you met some random dude in an alley, and you guys exchanged stuff? Or-
He was a
Alright.
nice guy. It's always interesting when you do these trades in person.
Does it get weird? Is that weird?
You almost feel forced to talk sometimes. You want to be friendly. You don't want to be like,
Because there might be a future trade in the, right, in the
exactly,
future. You might
exactly.
wanna
And I
be-
have done them.
Sure.
And or I've had friends that have done trades with people I've done trades with. Like I'm like, oh yeah, he was a cool dude. I met up with him, or this or that, or whatever. This one in particular, I haven't done another trade with this guy, but
You ever have to do like a favor for a trade? Like a little half and half?
I still can't get
little-
that taste out of my
little
mouth.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you have. Okay.
But this,
No, I'm excited because we went to Four Roses.
yes,
And we were just had this conversation.
yes,
I'm an idiot. I didn't buy anything from Four Roses,
he is an idiot.
which you told me to.
I did.
Now I regret it. I haven't had anything since.
I had to have said, "How often are we Kentucky?" about 25,000 times.
I
How
know,
often
I
we're in
know,
Kentucky?
I know.
And and he's like, "Oh, my wife's gonna kill me."
I know. I gotta get over this fear of my wife.
I'm like, "We're in Kentucky. You have to buy this, or you have to get that.
I know.
It's straight from the source."
I know.
You'll, you gotta learn how to hide bottles better. Like.
I guess we just got to go back so I can go pick it up again.
I know. Let's give this one a nose first, all right?
It smells very delicate, like a delicate
yes,
flower.
like a delicate rose. 4 of them.
It smells like the distillery, like the tasting room.
It has aromas of ripe berries, light floral notes, and hints of rich, warm oak.
It's not burning my nose hair. It smells smooth. It
Yes.
smells delicious. Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day. Hold
Thank you for sharing. Oh yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, a little something. Dude, that's freaking good.
That's good, man. It's got bright fruit flavors of plum and orange peel, and delicate spice lead to a finish that is long and smooth with lingering touches of vanilla,
That's exactly how I was going to describe it.
vanilla cream to be specific, and dark chocolate.
Exactly how
Savor every sip.
I'm savoring it
Yeah.
because you poured yourself a bigger glass. Than
I
that.
just read all that from the back of the bottle.
You did?
Yeah,
See, that's what I was thinking.
That's what I've been doing is reading.
That's what I was thinking. That's insane.
But yeah, they kind of hit the nail on the head with it, man. It's got
Hell
some
yeah.
good flavors to it. It's
This,
really good.
this is good, man.
Yeah.
So we went there obviously, and I think we've done a Four Roses on the show.
Oh, we've done
before.
plenty of 4 Roses on the show.
And I was always like, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right.
I
I think
it
when you
tastes more like 3 roses.
yeah, it does like 2.5.
2.5. This one doesn't have a
Roses
rose.
with thorns. Every rose has
Yeah,
its thorn. I don't
yeah.
know. And then when you go there, you see the big barrel. That was the first place we saw the actual process.
That was probably the most educational experience because we were in that hot room where they were doing they had the mashes and they were distilling and they had the white dog and that little chest thing that were recorded and everything.
We went outside where they drop off the corn and you saw where it goes up and there was corn pieces on the floor and I'm like, this is real. It's not just a fake tour.
I think we posted that on Instagram. I think
we did. Absolutely. But I grown to appreciate it now.
Yeah.
And now I'm kicking myself because I didn't get myself one. We got the nice glass that we took home. And this is good, man. I appreciate Four Roses. I do.
Yes, it's a nice treat for Valentine's Day. And good job.
Thank you for sharing this.
And they do one every year.
You really do love me. You really do care.
I really do. He loves me.
He really does care.
Does. And they had 135th just came out this year. And
what was it?
135th anniversary bottle, which
they've been around 135 years.
I guess so.
Did I miss that part of the tour?
Yeah,
that's a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
Damn.
Yeah, they're old,
almost as old as me.
And I snagged a bottle of that recently, but I had this one open.
I'm gonna assume we're probably gonna have that on the show.
No, probably not. But speaking of Kentucky,
love the honesty.
Speaking of Kentucky. Because it's Valentine's Day, and we were in Kentucky. When we were in Louisville, there's a place called Art Eatables. Yeah. We'll tag Art Eatables probably on our Instagram or something of that sort.
What do you match up Valentine's Day with? You got your flowers and your
chocolates.
And what's better than a chocolate filled with?
But it's more like a bourbon mixed cream or something of that sort.
Same thing.
To be specific, this one, and we're not doing Booker's today, but this is one that is featuring Booker's single barrel bourbon. And Art Eatables known for their truffles. They do small batch bourbon truffles. And this is right on the main avenue, on the same block as Michter's. And,
so they basically had almost like a box of chocolates like this for almost every bourbon you could think of.
Yeah. So my wife got me, she was in Kentucky before me, and she was in Louisville years ago. She got me a little Glencairn. It says baptized in bourbon. It was from this shop, actually, when she was over there.
Cool spot. Very cool spot.
So it was nice to see a place that she had gone to that she liked. And just to give you something quick on Art Eatables, not to give them a huge plug, because it's not like we're sponsored or anything, but they are best enjoyed in 2 bites. For the first bite, let it sit on your tongue for a moment and begin to let it melt a little bit. And then the initial chocolate will give way to the bourbon and open your palate to the flavors, much in the same way the first sip of bourbon helps prepare you to taste it more fully. With the next bite, savor it as the bourbon flavor intensifies and deepens. You'll get all the signature flavor notes of the spirit and even a nice finish, much as you would when you're sipping a fine bourbon. It's a bourbon experience outside the bottle. I like that.
Yes. I looked into buying some, and another regret is me not buying anything. Do you have any Bookers that you...
Yeah, I've got Bookers. Plenty of Bookers.
No, not hookers.
I said boogers.
Oh, yeah, booger. No, not booger. I thought you said hooker.
No hookers, no boogers. So we're good. But I do have Bookers, yes. Yes. Why is that like?
No. I was just looking. I
don't have them because I keep them.
I don't remember doing any Bookers.
I have a couple boxes over there. So
yeah.
There's some there.
Oh yeah, we're not opening that. That's for sure.
They might be open already. That's the thing. I put
in
the
that
Bookers
box right there.
Yeah, I just put them back in the boxes a lot of times, so they might be open. I might have a couple hanging around somewhere.
Sweet.
Yeah, but they're all different, so it's not like
Oh, it's got like the bottle.
Yes. It's got a little, it's got a bourbon bottle on top.
Nobody can see that, but it's like a bourbon bottle.
Yes, very cool. Yeah.
Right.
They said eat half first.
Cheers. All right.
Delicate.
And just let it melt in your mouth.
Oh, I forgot.
That was good. That was good chocolate. I'm digging that.
That's really good.
It's like a dark chocolate.
Yeah. Yep.
It's melting in my fingers.
Yeah.
Now what?
I'm going for the second bite.
Yeah? That's it? Just like that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm going to let this one melt a little.
Mm.
Mm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Man. Do they ship?
I wonder.
I wish I bought.
Good job, Art Eatables.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hell yeah.
I like your stuff. Not for sale to anyone under the age of 21.
Mm.
Cool.
I'm 21.
Yeah. Awesome stuff.
Really good.
Yeah.
Goes well with this bourbon.
Yeah.
Goes well with Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Do you still buy chocolates for Valentine's Day?
Now I got it.
Yeah, we just ate her last two.
I bought these for my wife. There was only 4 in a pack, and we ate 2 of them.
She won't know.
She actually mentioned. She's the one who suggested. She's like, "Why don't you do the truffles on the show for Valentine's Day episode?" I was like,
Throw up a lint like a Lindor and just throw it in there.
Just replace it.
Replace it. You'll never know.
Put M&M in there.
You'll never know.
No clue. Yes, I usually do. There's like you remember when we had the episode with the chocolate covered potato chips.
Yeah.
That I get that from this place in Morristown called Anjou.
Mm-hmm.
They have chocolate covered cherries, and specifically, my wife is very into dark chocolate.
Okay.
So I'll get her the dark chocolate covered cherries, and she likes them the best from there. So I usually will, get chocolates.
Dude, the bourbon, you can taste it.
Oh.
It's good. Man, I don't want it to end. It's
We
like
just
getting
lost
smaller and
1,000 viewers. But,
smaller.
we don't have that many. So.
Yeah, I don't really.
Nice
I
finish.
don't buy chocolate anymore.
Yeah.
What
do you get your wife? What's a typical gift?
A card,
Yeah.
flowers from Stop and Shop.
Oh, and husband of the year goes to.
Hey! But this year we will be in the Bahamas. So we're a couple weeks. Well, because I'm going
And you guys
away.
are double dating.
Because I'm going away, we're filming this a couple weeks early, and I mentioned on the last episode I'll be in the Bahamas for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I will also be in the Bahamas for Valentine's Day, and we have me and my friend Joe.
Joe.
Bringing our wives, and we have reservations for a beautiful, pricey steakhouse.
Ooh,
So we're
pricey.
going to be doing the steak, maybe a little swim in the pool, maybe a little champagne.
I never thought that Outback was too expensive, but all right.
It's Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, okay.
Chill.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
I don't do Outback.
Their bloomin' onions are pretty good, though.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
No, so we have a good. We picked the most expensive place,
Okay.
and the greatest meal probably that we're gonna have the whole week for Valentine's Day night, and then maybe a little chicken bound time.
Yeah, you guys are going to do a foursome?
Yeah.
I don't know if you could compete with Joe's.
No, Python? No. Now I lost my train of thought. Yeah. So
Swingers night. Yeah.
hey, whatever happens in the Bahamas stays in the Bahamas.
As
right?
long as you don't get murdered.
Yeah, as long as we don't get murdered.
Yes.
No, but in all seriousness, yeah, we're gonna do a nice dinner for Valentine's Day.
Cool.
This will probably be the best Valentine's Day I ever gave my wife because we will be away and.
Well,
We'll have a good time.
not to say which, like, I'm not going there, like, what's your favorite meal, et cetera, et cetera. But for Valentine's Day, what do you look to have? Do you like oysters? Do you like a good steak? Do you like what's a go-to for you?
No, so what I like to do on Valentine's Day would be my go-to is always Italian.
Okay. Scenes from an Italian restaurant, all right?
We'll do a nice Italian restaurant. So if Valentine's Day falls on a weekday, we'll go over the weekend. I don't do anything on Valentine's Day night.
Okay.
If Valentine's Day is like a Saturday, maybe I'll make a reservation to go somewhere,
Okay.
or I'll cook a nice meal.
Yeah.
If it's a weekday though, we'll go out the weekend after the weekend before. I won't do a weekday night because we're just busy people.
Yeah.
And it'll usually be Italian.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's a go-to Italian dish?
So we'll do. All right. So one of our favorite places is Jalone and Lyndhurst.
Yeah, I like Jalone's,
We'll do a bruschetta,
Oh,
a nice bruschetta,
bruschetta.
fresh, nice bruschetta.
Yeah.
And they have a salad that we like that is a cold salad with chopped asparagus, fresh mozzarella, baby shrimp, arugula.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
And a lemon.
Ooh, lemon.
I'll do a nice fish.
Pescato.
Or a risotto.
Risotto.
She gets the same dish all the time. She gets her pasta dish with the chicken and the sun-dried tomatoes and a vodka sauce, pink sauce.
Ooh.
Maybe a little almond. She likes to get the almond cake at the end.
Almond cake?
I like to do an Italian rigatoni.
Almond. We're doing an almond popping.
That's funny that you did that. Yeah, because she's all about the almond cake. Yeah, and I do the rigatoni cheesecake.
Ricotta.
But to me, Valentine's Day.
Do you get calamari at all or no?
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes no.
Oh, okay. Just wonder what kind of calamari you usually get.
Yeah, it'd be fried, floured, lightly dusted.
All right.
But to me, nothing reeks Valentine's Day like a nice Italian meal.
Real quick, back to calamari. Would you think it's sacrilegious if you had like sometimes they do Asian fusion calamari, you know, and you had like
a Thai chili?
Yes. Are you into that? You would do it.
Oh yeah.
You don't think it's like against Italians because it's not marinara on the side?
No.
Okay.
So when we go to like Pete's, which is one of our pizzerias that we go to, we do the Thai chili calamari.
Okay.
Or we do the one with it's got Spanish chorizo sausage and hot cherry peppers.
That actually sounds really good. Yeah.
With a balsamic glaze on it.
There's so much you can do with it. It's a wonderful thing.
Oh yeah, calamari is the best.
You just got to cook it right though. You don't want it rubbery. You don't want it chewy.
No. You can bread it. You can flour it. You can saute it.
Yes. There's so much you can do.
I love calamari.
I do too.
Yeah. I like calamari like a arrabbiata, just over a good plate of spaghetti.
Yeah. Do you like it chilled?
I can do that. Oh, like a salad, like a fresh seafood salad with calamari in it, maybe some shrimps, maybe some lumped crab meat. Hell yeah, octopus. I love octopus. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good, man.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. So that's your go-to though, nice Italian.
A nice Italian meal. Yeah. How about you?
I am.
Are you a cooker or are you a going out?
I prefer to go out. Because I cook a lot, and for me, it's if I want to like treat ourselves, I want to like actually not have to do any work. I don't mind paying for it. It's more of I find it to be more of a wife or girlfriend's or gumat's holiday. You gotta.
You threw that in.
You gotta.
Can't go to the same spot though.
It's more for the women than it is for the men, I find. So it's not like, but I will enjoy myself, and I will try my best to enjoy myself. I like oysters.
Okay.
I'm an oyster guy.
I'm not an oyster guy.
So it's an aphrodisiac. So the little oysters have afros, and I'm kind of a fan of oysters. But I like actually I prefer West Coast. West Coast are a little sweeter. I find to be. East Coast
raw, or they got to be cooked, or it doesn't matter.
I don't mind a Rockefeller, but I usually get them raw.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind a Rockefeller with the spinach and the breadcrumbs and all that stuff. And
if I were to do an oyster, it would be a Rockefeller.
A Rockefeller, yeah. But yes, I prefer, like I said, I find the West Coast to be a little bit more. I prefer them a little bit more. Not to say I won't eat East Coast. I just love the creaminess from a West Coast. I find them to be more creamy. But I'm not an oyster connoisseur of any sort. But this is just from my experiences having different kinds of oysters. I do like the cocktail sauce on it, a little of that red sauce, but sometimes they put that vinaigrette kind of whatever that stuff is. I forget that.
I don't know.
But anywho, but I don't mind it. But I like oysters.
Such a big snob.
But typically, if I were to go out and I'll do like an oysters as an appetizer or something like they may have like a nice special of. I don't mind. I often find that sometimes appetizers are the best meals at a restaurant.
Oh, 100%.
So I don't mind going a little bit out there and trying maybe 1, 2, 3 different appetizers and not necessarily not getting an entree, but maybe eating half my entree and wrapping the rest up. I'm okay with that.
So you're a seafood fan?
I do like seafood.
Is your wife a seafood fan?
Yes.
Would you like a seafood tower?
What's like all different kinds of...
Yeah, there'd be like cold shrimp. There'd be maybe oysters, maybe clams on the half shell. Then you got like your crab legs, maybe a little lobster.
I often find that if a restaurant is doing that, there might not be a really great restaurant.
Really? Seafood tower?
I don't know. I feel like the really good restaurants are the ones that are just offering like your chilled crab or your...
Yeah, but they're all chilled, but it's usually a tower, a little bit of everything. It's usually like $150.
Yeah, maybe I'm missing out.
Yeah.
But yes, my wife is great with food. She actually will eat more different variety of stuff than I will.
She's an Italian like me. Correct?
Well, yeah, but you don't eat everything. But she is Italian.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the other day, she ordered some like and I've never really had too much of it. She ordered some caviar.
Yeah.
And it came with a creme fraiche, and it has these little pancake things and stuff like that. And I was eating it, and I was like, man, this is really good.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
Well, it was good.
I had caviar once.
Yeah.
And at a wedding. And
Yeah. I should ask her to order more for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you like caviar?
Oh, it was good, man.
I should give it another
And we'll
shot.
do it not as
I should give it another shot.
we won't do it as a meal. We'll do it as like a 8:30,
like
9 o'clock.
Like a cracker.
Yeah, and we'll just hang out and just eat that and chill,
Yeah, see, like at night, I don't need to have a meal.
Yeah.
If you throw some like cheese and crackers or like you said caviar, I haven't had it in a long time, but or like a nice bruschetta, like I don't mind just picking.
Yeah.
And hanging out.
Yeah.
Maybe sit at the table.
Yeah.
Have a drink. That could be
a
meal.
And I'll drink wine on Valentine's Day. I will.
Oh, I drink wine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've actually been kind of doing a little bit more white recently, only because I get the agita.
Yeah, I like
the red. The reds kind of give me heartburn, man. But
the white's for gays, but
there's some good whites. A nice dry one. But
I should have said that.
But as far as my entree goes, I usually on Valentine's Day, I'll get a steak. I'll get like a nice filet mignon, or I'll get something that is like juicy and medium rare. And I'll probably get like a nice sauce, like a béarnaise or something on the side. If the steak comes with like a crumbled blue cheese or something on top, I'll like that as well. Or a nice juicy pat of butter. I don't care. But I'm a steak guy as far as my entree goes, typically for Valentine's Day. Don't get me wrong. I'll do a seafood once in a while. I'll do like a nice swordfish, which to me is like a steak in and of itself.
I'm more into like the branzino.
Okay.
Or a nice sea bass.
Yeah. I'm going to get back to that in one quick second. Actually, no, I'm going to get into that now because I want to get into dessert next. Okay. But as far as, like, I'm trying to get into more canned, it's going to sound funny.
Like tuna?
No. Not anchovies, sardines.
Ooh.
So I've been getting more into it. Right. We do it with our crackers, and we get sardines now. And I'm trying to get into it because I feel like it's a territory I've never really explored, and it's something that people are like when they think about it. But I'm kind of digging it.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah, I have some. Maybe we'll do it on an episode. You want to do sardines on an episode?
I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I mean, I've never done it myself. I've seen people use it while they're cooking because it just dissolves and it's like putting salt.
Melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. I believe I've had it on pizza.
Anchovies, yeah.
But you don't. Oh, I guess an anchovy. Yeah, I'm thinking anchovy. So I'm not thinking sardine then.
I find anchovies to be more fishier.
All right. So what's really the difference?
Well, it's like saying what's the difference between a shark and a swordfish? I mean, it's just different fish.
It's just different fish, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the same salty.
No. Sardines, I found, at least the ones we got, weren't super salty.
Oh, so it's just a whole fish?
Yeah.
Head chopped off?
I think the head was chopped off, but the tail was there.
All right.
But I felt weird eating the tail, so I chopped the tail off.
That's where I got. All right, that's where I got.
But
mixed up my dogs and sardine.
My dogs love the tails, so I save all the tails, and they were going crazy.
You throw them sardines, huh?
Yeah.
What do you eat? You just put it on a cracker?
I eat them with a cracker, or like a bruschetta or something like that. You do.
Just like.
Yeah, it's interesting. It was weird the first time.
They're bones. There's bones.
Yeah, but they're so like tiny. You don't taste it. At least the ones I had. I don't know. All sardines could be different. Any sardine connoisseurs out there, let us know.
My stepson was into sardines.
Oh, okay.
And he would buy the tins with different ones in them, and then you could buy like a honey mustard, like sauce, or like different.
Yeah, different oils.
Yeah.
Different. Like some with olives or this or lemon or all that stuff.
I've never tried it.
Yeah, I was intrigued by it. I'll have to say, I was watching, you always hear my references to Sunday Morning, CBS Sunday Morning. Charles Osgood, rest in peace, by the way. He just died recently. He was a former host of Sunday Morning. And he was the guy that always wore the bow tie. But anywho, they had an episode, maybe it was like a few episodes ago, they were talking about sardines and how it's becoming the hip thing now.
Really?
So, yeah, and I was intrigued. I said, all right, it's about that time. I got to get some canned fish, not tuna fish, but, some sardines and check it out. I remember when we were younger, they had like a little key and stuff like that.
Right. And it would it was like a cartoon.
Does your
right?
daddy, your daddy sardines? I'm sure he would, right?
He would.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he would. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's that type of person.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
when you were poor back in the day, I'm going to think that's what you used to eat, right?
Did you ever watch Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
I'm a grown man. I don't watch cartoons.
Well, you have kids, so. But yeah, there was like a sardine town, I think.
Right, and the top would like curl up. Like,
Yeah.
roll it up.
Yeah, you roll it. You had a little key in here.
Now I'm intrigued.
Yeah,
I'm intrigued.
we'll have to do some.
I would want to do it here though. I don't want to do it like at home or try. I want to do it here.
Okay, we'll do it soon.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do it soon. Yeah, sardines should be interesting. So, I mean, back to Valentine's Day. Let's. I mean, we've talked about our appetizers. We've talked about our entree. Like I said, I'll do a steak. I'll do a seafood. John's more into his pastas and his Italian.
Not really the pasta. I mean, I'm more so. I'm a big risotto fan. I'll do that. I don't do too much pasta anymore.
Yeah.
But I love like a good fish. Maybe an ossobuco.
Well, yeah, you mentioned bronzino.
Maybe an ossobuco with some polenta.
Yeah, okay.
You know, stuff like that. But normally, if I go to an Italian restaurant,
So no, like fried Diablo.
Diablo.
Yeah.
I like fried Diablo.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, shrimp or whatever, mussels,
Yeah.
whatever.
You like paella?
Yeah.
I was never a big paella
Yeah,
guy. It's too seafoody for me. Like too fishy for me. I don't know what it is. Maybe
I like paella. I'm not a gigantic lobster guy, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
get it with like the lobster tail. To me, I don't want to work for my food.
I know.
And everything's on the shell. The
I
muscles
know.
on the shell. The clams on
know.
the shell. Just take it out for me.
You wouldn't do well in like Louisiana, I think.
Yeah, I know.
It's just too much like
You know, when people go to these restaurants and they put the bib on. And
Yeah.
they got the
like Joe's crab shank.
yeah, it's, no, it's too much work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. Okay, let's get to dessert though. And you know what? Let's get to dessert.
You want to do dessert?
Yeah,
All right.
let's do it.
All right.
So,
All right.
all right, we're doing. It's Valentine's Day episode. We're having fun with this. I don't remember exactly when I picked this up, but I did pick this up. It's called Almond
Almond pop.
Pop. I guess it's supposed to be like the almond pop,
Like the almond ice cream bar.
yeah, the ice cream bars you got when you were a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would eat it now.
Oh
But
yeah, I love it. It's still one of my favorites.
yeah, and this is Equilibrium out of Middletown, New York. This is their take on it. The almond pop, and we're going dessert. This is out of our element right now.
So this is an 11%. Obviously stout. It's black. It's made with almonds, vanilla, marshmallow, cake, and I didn't notice that word till right now.
Lactose.
Lactose.
Ooh, Diarrhea City.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is batch number 2 of almond pop, and it is 11%. And we're big fans of Equilibrium.
Yes.
It looks good though.
Here's the thing.
That looks good.
Whenever we've had an Equilibrium stout, we're usually like, wow. But let's see. I'm gonna get this nose. Okay. Definitely chocolatey, cocoa kind of.
You can smell like the cake.
Yes, and I can get a little bit of the orange scent to it on that. Oh, let's see. Cheers.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's good. Yeah. Orange, definitely orange, man. I'm getting that note. That's there for sure. Let's go back. Let's revisit. You getting orange?
No.
Not getting orange.
No.
I'm getting orange.
Where are you getting orange from? There's no orange in this.
I'm getting orange.
It's not a creamsicle.
I don't know. I'm getting kind of orange, bro.
No.
No? What are you getting?
I'm getting flavor forward. I'm getting the marshmallow is the
Yeah.
first thing that hits me, and definitely the almond, and like the vanilla butter cake is what I'm getting.
I don't know, man. I felt like I was getting orange on this the whole time. Not to say I'm not to say it has orange in it, but I'm just saying I feel like I'm getting that. But okay, are you getting? Okay, let's go to the actual. Let's go to the actual. Are you getting almonds on this?
Yes.
All right. Are you getting vanilla? Definitely.
Yes.
Marshmallow.
100%.
Yeah, I get that marshmallow, and it's got that cake too.
It's got that cake, right? Like that vanilla butter cake.
Yeah,
This is freaking good.
it is good.
This doesn't taste like 11%.
Shit all over my
This is
fingers.
dangerous. Yeah, look at it. The cake is on the bottom. Look at it.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. We got actual cake bits. We weren't lying when we said we're going to dessert next, man. There's actual cake bits.
This is nuts, bro.
Is that cake or almonds?
I don't know what that is.
Dude, I think that's almonds, man.
It could be pieces of almond.
Because cake would just dissolve into tiny little pieces.
Or it's like 20 years old.
I'm going to chew that almond afterwards. I want to see if that's really almond.
Yeah, please do. It doesn't taste boozy. There's no booze in this.
Yeah.
Oh,
that is very desserty. Yeah.
It's good.
It is
I
good.
think even like my wife would like this.
Yeah. I think, I even think John's wife would like this. Yeah.
You think my wife would like this?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's good.
So, hey, Equilibrium. Phenomenal job
What did
on
I say
this.
before we drank it, though? I was like, Equilibrium usually freaking
you
they
can't go
nail
wrong.
their stuff, man.
It's so funny. He's like, I got this bottle. And he's like, you're going to like it. And I'm like, 11% stout?
It's been
Probably not.
My stout sit in my fridge for a long,
He's
long
like, trust me, you're going to like it.
I think that might have been the last stout I've ever picked up. It was probably that one, yeah. Because
and I said, I go, we're going to do this big bottle between us. I go, I'm not going to pour the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just a little sip.
I said pour it because we're dumping
Yeah,
whatever
he's like, just pour it.
leftover
I'm
out.
dumping
If
it
we
in
don't
my
like,
mouth. That's why I'm
not
dumping it.
saving it, so just drink whatever. That is good, man.
Very good.
Yeah. So back to dessert. Back to what we're talking about Valentine's Day. What's your go-to dessert?
Now, when you say go-to, do you mean go-to like
For Valentine's
what you like,
Day.
or
Let's
something like
revolve around
something
Valentine's Day. Something sexy, something like a nice red velvet or something like that, with the cream cheese frosting or whatever. I don't care, whatever. Speak to me.
I think a nice, sexy dessert that you'd want to go to for Valentine's Day, strawberry shortcake.
I think we're going to say chocolate-covered strawberries. All right, strawberry.
Strawberry shortcake.
I do like
you get
those
those strawberries in the whipped cream. You kind of like, maybe rub it on your nipple a little bit. Yeah, a little licky. Strawberry shortcake, I think, is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what my wife calls mine.
Strawberry shortcake. It's got the little helmet, the strawberry helmet.
Oh, there's strawberry shortcake.
Short and sweet.
The sweet's got to compensate for something, huh?
That's great.
I don't know, man. I hear you. I like a good strawberry shortcake. Nowadays I don't do too much sweet, but I don't mind. For me personally, I'm going chocolate lava, brother.
Yeah, I'm not a chocolate lava cake guy. No,
Yeah,
it's
I
too
like
much.
just like
It's too
cutting
much.
in and seeing all that lava just pour out and whatever.
On any other day, for me, it'd be like a cheesecake.
I hate cheesecake.
I know you hate cheesecake.
Yeah.
I'm more of if I go to an Italian restaurant, if they have Italian cheesecake, that's what I'm getting.
You want to get a cannoli?
I'd get a cannoli, absolutely.
Yeah.
But for Valentine's Day, sexy, strawberry shortcake's the way to go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I could do a strawberry shortcake. I'll agree. That's good. But like I said, I mean,
What if you go to like not an Italian restaurant?
No.
What if you go to a place that's like a Spanish restaurant? Would you go like flan?
or like tres leche or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
I guess.
Is that sexy? Is that Valentine's?
I got to
Day?
throw another one into the mix too, though.
Uh-oh.
Like some of these good steakhouses, they have those like 30,000 layer cakes, chocolate cakes. That I like.
Yeah.
Like it's just like a layer, like a little thin layer, and then it's
It's
like
too
frosting.
rich. It's too rich.
It
for
is
me.
rich,
It's too rich for me.
But there's something about just cutting into that, man.
We had dinner at my parents' house the other night. My brother brought over. It's called tuxedo cake,
Okay, what's that?
and it's chocolate cake with a layer of chocolate mousse, with a layer of vanilla mousse, with a layer of chocolate cake, with a layer of
Interesting.
chocolate fudge, with chocolate flakes mixed in. It was the most unique thing I've ever had in my life.
But how did it taste?
it was freaking good.
Sounds
very rich.
Sounds good.
Very rich.
Yeah, you can only have like a little sliver.
Yeah, but very, very good.
Well, look at it this way: it'll last a while, you know.
I guess chocolate's probably the way to go, right? I know I said strawberry
Chocolate.
shortcake, but
Yeah.
chocolate's probably
Well,
the way
you know,
to go.
the strawberry's not. I mean, people do like chocolate covered strawberries, chocolate covered fruits, and things like that.
Is that a dessert though? Or is that something you just get like on the side, eat on the side when you like? Honey, here's some chocolate covered strawberry. I know you like it.
Yeah.
Maybe take a shower. Maybe before bed you want to have a little chocolate covered
you
strawberry.
gotta take a shower first.
You take a shower first. You don't wanna-
You don't wanna eat.
I want to eat the brandy,
Or at
not
least-
smell it.
They stank on that. Yeah, I hear you. I see what you're saying. I'm getting what you're putting down.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like, but you know what I like too, which I wouldn't mind as much. If I were to do at home, like you mentioned before, if we go out or at home.
Oh yeah. Oh.
If I were to do at home, I would do like a fondue. I think
All right.
I would do.
You
You start
desserty or
everything.
Like a cheese fondue?
I would start with maybe some chopped bread and cheese fondue, maybe something like that.
All right.
And then for like the entree, I would make like an au jus.
Yeah, you've mentioned that you do like fondue.
I do.
sometimes.
I would make it like a nice hot au jus kind of,
To do what with?
You take your your raw steak and you dip it in and it cooks it.
So you make steak too.
Yes. So you do. You could cook that. You know what I like doing with the steak? I get some like portobellos or like the white mushrooms, and I will dip that into the broth.
Okay.
And you just let it sit there until it's cooked to your liking. Mushrooms. And I'll do a piece of steak, a piece of mushrooms, and then obviously for dessert you could do something like chocolate, melted chocolate, and strawberries, bananas,
cantaloupes, sliced banana.
Yeah, peanuts, anything you want, you could throw it in there, and it's that's kind of the way I like to go with that.
So if I were to do like say a Valentine's Day at home, it'd be more like I'll make a little salad, maybe a little Caesar.
Okay. Are you a salad guy? Yeah.
Yeah, I like to have salad before my meal.
Yeah.
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 White wine. And then maybe like a carbonara.
I like it a good carbonara, man.
A nice carbonara.
I like that salty, sweet, creamy. I like that the chunks of bacon or pancetta, whatever you use for your carbonara. I
like to use bacon.
Yeah.
Or I've used Canadian bacon.
And that's the only time I'll eat peas. Or actually, no. Let me rephrase that. I'll eat peas in a carbonara, and I'll eat peas and mushy peas, like the when you go to like Scotland or Ireland, they put it with the side with the fish and chips. It's like smashed up. I forget it. But anywho, I like that.
You had that at somebody made that at your son's birthday party last time.
Did we?
You had some kind of peas.
Oh no! That wasn't mushy peas. No,
okay,
that was
I
different.
I just saw a tray of peas. I was like, peas.
Yeah, those are good. That
was good. It was
Ray's
delicious.
friend,
I love peas. So
Sylvania.
I like carbonara.
Yeah.
Your egg yolk.
Yeah.
A little bit of cream, a lot of black pepper, a little bit of Parmesan.
Yes.
And then I would do.
Tell me more.
After the second course, would maybe a little pork loin. Maybe a little franchise.
Ooh.
Or marsala. But I prefer maybe a little pork loin.
Do you like chicken romano? I don't.
Chicken romano. So is that like chunks of chicken with like tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, garlic?
It's kind of like when I've had it. It's more like it's almost like a franchise kind of, but it's more like romano cheese focused, I guess. I don't know.
No, I never.
No. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think we've kind of went down the Valentine's Day. Do you do?
We did.
So you said you do flowers, but you don't do.
What if you're young? No. So you're young, right?
Yeah.
You're in your early 20s. It's hard to afford one of those dinners.
Yeah.
Is like an Applebee's, like a Fridays, maybe a Houlihan's. Is that acceptable as a young pup?
If I'm going to go back to that,
spend all your money.
I'm going to go back to that age for me, like when I was like maybe my late teens,
early 20s.
It was Olive Garden. Olive Garden was like
All right.
Outback was up there. Red Lobster. Those were kind of the go-tos, man.
All right.
Yeah, and
it's acceptable.
And then I grew up when I was like 35, and I started to go to nice places.
So if you took your wife next week's Valentine's Day, if you said, "Honey, let's do a little Outback,"
she'd probably say, "Really? Okay." You know,
right?
yeah. I think I think that'd be her reaction.
Well, because now you bring in your son, right?
Well, here's the thing. So for Valentine's Day, we don't typically the last few years we don't bring our son.
You just leave him by himself?
No.
You throw him in the crib?
No.
Lock the door?
The crib.
The crib.
It's not a crib
I
anymore.
know, he's like 25 years old.
No.
You throw him in the crib.
No. And we don't leave him with anyone except for our education system.
Oh, you go for lunch.
We go out for lunch for Valentine's Day.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Maybe a little South and Pine.
Yeah. We did like the town in Morristown. We'll do like Pren Kitchen over here in Chester. We've done other,
Hey.
That we go out for lunch. We don't do dinner.
Valentine's Day doesn't have to just be dinner, right?
And it's not busy, so we're happy.
It's a time out for two people. No matter what time it is, you can go out for breakfast if you want.
Yeah. It's our date afternoon, not date night, date afternoon. That's when we go out.
Is it bow chicka bow bow before or after the meal, though? Because sometimes after the meal, you're full.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Me neither. I don't even know what I'm talking
Anyways.
about. I'm living my past.
On that note, guys, I think we're going to close this one out.
Yeah.
John, we hope that you are enjoying your vacation right now while
Thank
you're
you.
away.
The next episode, I hope I'm in. I pray I'm in.
Yes. We shall see.
We shall see.
Shout out to Four Roses. Awesome stuff. Best roses I've ever had for Valentine's Day. Even though I'm a dude, but still. Art Eatables. Awesome chocolate. Check it out if you're in Louisville.
Edible underwear.
I don't know if they have edible underwear. Well, they might. It also has bourbon in it. And shout out to Equilibrium. Almond Pop. You guys never cease to amaze us with what you can do and the flavors you can put out.
This is insane.
Like we always say, we rate a beer on what they're saying is what we should expect, and we get what they're saying we should expect. And we're getting all those notes. For some reason, I got a little orange in there. I don't know why.
I think he got confused.
I don't know.
I can't wait to chew on whatever's on the bottom.
Yes, we're looking forward to the chewing on the bottom.
Going
Cheers, Johnny.
Ken, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to your wife. Let her know I said happy Valentine's
and
Day.
happy Valentine's Day to your wife, my cousin.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.
Yes. Cheers, guys.
Peace.
All right.